I'm a dedicated runner. You won't find me missing any runs on my schedule.
Not me. I don't make excuses.
I don't believe either of you. We've all done it. We've all used an excuse not to go on a run, right? If you have as well, make sure you like this video because we want to know just how many of you are just like us. We do love running. Some days we just don't feel like it. We need to get the excuses out.
So we've picked our top 10 excuses that runners use to swerve the run. Here are some that you might recognise, I'm sure you can relate to, and some of our favourites that we've even used ourselves.
First though, please subscribe to the running channel. Hit subscribe and the bell icon. That way you won't miss any of our new videos all about running, which we upload every week. Now though, let's take a look at some of those excuses and more importantly, how to avoid them.
I wanted to run this morning, but I have too much work. I'm in back-to-back meetings. I'll be lucky if I get lunch.
I made the lunches, did the school run, and now I've got to pick up some medicine for this little one. There's just not enough time.
These days, life can just be so busy. Maybe you're dropping the kids off at school, you're frantically checking your emails, you're taking the dog for a walk, or just generally running errands. Anything that isn't running.
But going on a run doesn't have to take up hours of your day. Even 20 minutes can make a massive difference. So why not try getting up a little bit earlier, giving yourself an allotted amount of screen time, or try fitting in a run in your lunch break. You'll be amazed at the gaps that you can find in your schedule.
It's raining again. That's the 5th day this week. I guess I'm gonna have to miss my run again because, you know, I don't want to get wet.
I get so hot when I'm running in the sunshine. Next time it's as hot as this, I'm just not gonna run. It's just not worth it.
It's too cold. I want to stay indoors where it's nice and toasty.
I can see a cloud. Probably means a storm's coming. I better stay home just in case.
Weather, it is the ever-changing excuse that is so easy to use, but there is always a solution.
Treat yourself to some better gear, or embrace the inner child, whack the trail shoes on and get a little bit muddy. Too hot? Make sure you stay hydrated. Maybe get a visor, keep the sun out of your face. Too cold? Layer up. Or you could just stick to running on the treadmill if it's icy outside. Any more for any more? I am on fire! Batting these excuses out of the park. Oh, there's no way I'm going for a run right now. I'm just not a morning person.
It's been a long day. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm just gonna catch up on my favourite TV series. Yeah.
Sometimes you need a rest day, but other times, could it just be an excuse? Maybe you just need to go for a bit of a slower recovery run. You never know, you might find it boosts your energy.
Or just go to bed earlier. It's not your running's fault you're not getting enough sleep. Night. Probably turn this off.
I am so full.
I knew I should have said no to dessert.
If there are biscuits in my house, I just can't help myself. I mean, there's nowhere I can run now.
There's no denying that running on a full stomach is unpleasant. It's always best to leave time for your food to digest. But do you ever find yourself using food or meals as an excuse?
Now, it may take a little more planning, but your meal time shouldn't necessarily affect your runs. But perhaps try scheduling your runs around when you're planning to eat. Or you could even try doing fasted runs. So go out and run first thing in the morning before you've had your breakfast. For more tips on fasted running, be sure to check out our video.
Big night on the Pinot Grigio last night. I'm feeling a little ripe today. I was supposed to be out there doing my long run, but Prime's calling my name. Oh well. Next time.
I knew I should have stopped at 3.
Oh, my head. Why?
Give this video a like if you can relate to this one. You went out for a couple of drinks with your friends the night before And it might have got a little bit out of hand. So the next morning, running is the last thing on your mind. Oh, my head.
But a run may be exactly what you need. Be brave, lace up those trainers, and you'll thank yourself for it later. And to use some of Anna's favourite advice, use the booze.
It is worth saying, if you have an injury, you should not be going for a run.
Rest up and get some advice from a physio like our friend Manny to help you get back on your feet. I know you'll want to run, but it's important to put your feet up.
But there is a difference between an injury and a bit of body ache.
Sometimes your body is a bit tired, and some gentle jogging makes for great active recovery to help your body to repair and adapt. That's why people call them recovery runs. They help you to recover.
But if you really don't want to run, there are my physio workouts instead. You know what? This is just too hard. I'm out.
Must have been running for at least 30 minutes now. Only 5 minutes? How is that even possible? Why is running so difficult?
Finding your runs a little bit too hard? Well, maybe you are running too hard. Give yourself a break. Do what I'm doing, getting back into running after an injury and doing some walk breaks in between a little bit of running. Oh, yeah, that's me.
Oh great, the same loop. Again.
I go on the same run every day and I'm just so bored of it.
Sometimes the same training routine, the same training plan, or running the same loops again and again can get a little bit boring and monotonous, so don't be afraid to mix it up. Maybe throw in some speed sessions or fartleks, for example.
Perhaps consider travelling to a different route, maybe at the weekend when you've got more time. Or booking a running date with a friend. Or run the same route but in reverse. No, not backwards, just the other way round from what you normally do. There are so many ways that you can mix up your run.
Are they laughing at me? Oh, I think they're laughing at me. I'm red. I'm all red. I wish I didn't go so red. I wish I had better running gear. These shoes are so embarrassing.
I'm too old to be running. It's a young person's game.
I wish I was faster. Does this actually even count as running?
There are so many different types of runners, and that's the beauty of running. Everyone has their own rhythm and runs at their own pace. But if you put your trainers on and you get out the door, you're awesome. And that's that.
People do not watch you as much as you think, and if they are watching you, it's probably just to cheer you on. So you never know, you might be inspiring someone else to go out on their run. All by myself, don't wanna be all by myself anymore.
None of my friends like running, and I don't like running on my own.
Why does running always feel so much better when I'm with my friends or my club mates? It definitely feels easier then.
Running partners are fabulous, but perhaps you haven't managed to find the perfect buddy to run with.
Well, we're here to tell you the excuse no longer stands. There are options.
Do you have a local running club? So running clubs aren't just for elites. There are lots of different clubs for all different levels of runners. And you might surprise yourself with how much you actually enjoy it.
And there's always parkrun once it comes back after the pandemic. Once you've discovered the joy of running 5k with your local community every weekend, you'll never look back.
Perhaps it's time to ditch your running excuses and get out for a run. Guaranteed you'll feel better for getting out in the fresh air.
And maybe your running will inspire someone else to get out there too.
What's your go-to running excuse? Or maybe it's a combination of all of the ones that we've just been through. Or maybe we missed it entirely. Let us know in the comments below. We love reading what you guys have to say.
And we'll see you next time on the Running Channel.